Hey everybody, it's Cam Capture here with a special and final extravaganza video. See, we've got 9 eggs there in the incubators. Just wanted to show you guys how much you could get done in one night and I guess a little bit of a morning. 0 eggs hatched, only 0.2 kilometers on there. Let's get started, guys. 9 eggs in, let's go. I just want to show you guys just some of the egg hatches. I wasn't able to get all of them, but I thought I'd show you guys what you can do in one night. You can really, with an event like this, just get a lot of work done. It's a lot of fun just to go out there and kind of test your limits, just to see how much you can do. I wanted to show you guys, someone like me who's out there running a lot, what you can really grind out. I know some people were doing it on the bird scooters, and if you're doing that, just make sure you're being careful. As you saw there, I just nilled an azumaril in there. I'm trying to stack up as many of those field researches for the Torchic event coming up, because if you do that, you can actually get a bunch of stardust. Apparently, you can just stack up to near 100, I guess. I guess 100's the hard number, what I've read. I'm going to only go about to 90 or so, just because I'm a little suspicious about that. But apparently, you can do it in like the last hour or so during the move evolution time, and you can get somewhere upwards of 100,000. So look into that if you don't know about that, and it's a pretty useful skill. As you saw there, I caught a Shinx a little bit ago from my hatches. That's pretty cool. It would have been nicer if it would have been shiny, but just that extra candy is good for the shiny Shinx I already do have. Get him evolved. This event was really good for candy there. You see there I have 144 Chansey candy, so that's pretty darn good. I'm going to be able to evolve some Chansey into some Blissey, so I'm excited about that. See, there's a Slack off. That's pretty good. You know, you just put your time in, you put the effort in, and if your recording software works for you, you can actually get some good stuff in there. I'm pretty sure that Igglybuff wasn't shiny, but you know, I did get my Igglybuff already, so I'm not going to complain about that. I must have used my luck up already, because I wasn't able to get any more shinies for my hatches last night or this morning, but you know, I had a lot of fun, and it was just a pretty darn good event. I really enjoyed it. It was a little bit more fun than the bug out event, because there was more to do during it, and there were the raids to do during the day, so you had that community engagement. Here I'm nailing some Pokemon into there. I ended up, I don't know if I said already, with 24. You got a Larvitar there. Well, that was pretty good, because I like that candy. It's always good to have stuff for Tyranitar. I'm not sure if they're having an event going on for that, so I'm trying to save up some pretty good Larvitars. So hatching one, that's always nice. All this candy has been so helpful. I'm going to be able to evolve so many Pokemon. It would have been nice if I would have been able to get a shiny from these guys so I could evolve them for you, but you know what, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. We had a really good time out there. This is my last egg that I hatched during the event, unfortunately. It was not shiny either, but just make sure you're putting your eggs in incubators, especially in events like this, don't forget. But let's get a look at how many miles. Well, 18.6 kilometers. That's pretty darn good. That was just last night and this morning. 81 eggs hatched, 4 candy found. So that's pretty good, guys. Alright, now I have a special message for you here. Last night when I was on my run, I found these on a bench. They were kind of just askew, kind of just piled together, so I went ahead and organized them for the person who put them there, so that their brand was a little bit easier to see, and the items in there were a little bit easier to get a look out for. It says complexaliens.com. I looked at it, and apparently it's a website for PTSD and suicidal ideation, so if you want to help the person out that does this, or if you need some help yourself, it seems like a pretty good website. I think they have a donation page, and from what I glanced at, it seemed like a pretty nice person, especially since they're donating stuff to the public, so that's always very good. So let's go out there and be our very best, guys.